towers were repaired, cleaned, and reopened in less than a month. Now the Twin Towers are known as Ground Zero. This is Swati reporting from Communication Station for Kids.
Many people think that all twins are just alike. Well, there are two famous twin boys that will make you think twice about that statement. Oh yeah, Luigi is Mario's twin brother, but there is a big difference between the two of them. Luigi is the younger brother of Mario. He is a bit taller than Mario. He has a different voice too. Luigi says, oh yeah, when he is happy and no when he is sad. Like Mario is related to Peach, Luigi is related to Daisy in the same way. Mario and Luigi are both plumbers. Luigi and Mario are both characters in the video game series Mario Brothers. Luigi's first playable appearance was in Mario Brothers, where he is simply a duplicate of Mario with the same control and abilities. Luigi is green and Mario is red. In Super Mario Brothers, after Mario and Luigi fought the monsters of Mario Brothers, they returned to the Mushroom Kingdom where the evil King Bowser has kidnapped Princess Toadstool and her mushroom retainers. Later in Super Mario Brothers, the Lost Levels, the brothers were called to save Princess Peach from the Koopa Troop. This time, Luigi could jump higher and further than Mario, but he had less traction. Luigi was one of 4 characters in Super Mario Bros. 2 that found himself in a very strange world called Subcon that was under attack. The culprits were King War and his large army of dream creatures. In Subcon, Luigi could jump higher than all of his friends and was second weakest in the group. Bowser, the evil king, now traveled with a massive airship and his children in Super Mario Bros. 3. He transformed all the kings in the world into odd creatures, and then proceeded to make his children king of all the different lands. In this video, Bowser kidnapped Princess Peach while they were away. The Mario Brothers went to the frightening home of Bowser, Darkland, to save the kidnapped Princess Peach. After saving the princess, once again from Bowser, the plumbers returned to their home in the Mushroom Kingdom. The common theme in all of the Mario Brothers games are that Luigi and Mario rescued the princesses from the evil. So even one brother is green and the other brother is red. They are both heroes that work in their world to save good people from evil doers. My name is Varun and I am from Communication Station for Kids.
On April 20th, 2010, a massive oil spill began in the Gulf of Mexico from a leaking BP oil rig known as the Deepwater Horizon. CNN News stated that this was the worst accidental oil spill in history. After 3 months of continuous spilling of oil into the ocean, it finally seems to have ended. However, for many of nature's creatures of the sea, it is far too late. According to Bloomberg Business Week, more than 1,400 birds have been rescued throughout the Gulf region and about 3,900 were reported as dead due to the spill. A very powerful yet extremely disturbing photograph taken by Charles Riddle demonstrates how much the oil spill has harmed animals. According to the National Wildlife Federation, marine creatures are also getting harmed by all the oil. Fish poisoned by the oil are no longer reproducing. Since they are not reproducing, this means that the population of fish will drastically drop. 5 of the world's 7 species of sea turtles are located in the Gulf of Mexico. All of these 5 species are listed as either endangered or threatened. When baby sea turtles hatch, they crawl right into the ocean right after birth. This means that they are crawling right into the oil, thinking that it is the ocean. Jennifer Vegas of Discovery News says that, like people running out of a burning building, sharks and other marine dwellers are fleeing oil-tainted Gulf regions and are congregating in shallower water along coastlines. Basically, sharks are swimming up to coastal shores because they are trying to get to clean water and cannot breathe in oil. Dolphins and whales have the same problem. They cannot breathe in the oil either. The photo that you are about to see is a picture of a shark with oil filled in its mouth because of the spill in the Gulf. The oil spill has changed the ecosystem on the Gulf Coast. It may take years for it to return to its pre-spill natural balance. This is Stefan reporting from Communication Station for Kids.
Hi,
My name is Saisuki. I'm reporting to you from the Other's Corner of Communication Station for Kids. Are you a preteen who is having problems trying to get your parents to get along? Are you a big brother trying to deal with a pesky younger brother? Or is there a girl in your class who you can't seem to get along with? If you are going through these problems, you should read books like It's Not the End of the World and The Fudge Books by Judy Blume. Judy Blume is a well-known author who has written picture books for little kids, books generally aimed at grade schoolers, books for teenagers, and novels for adults. Judy tries to relate to her audience from different points of view. The settings of her books are places she has visited, spent some time in, and gotten used to. Her characters' names and personalities come from people she knew and had a relationship with. For example, in the book, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, Judy Blume says that she was a lot like Margaret in her childhood, and in the book Just As Long As We're Together, she named the Claff twins for Claff's, a plumbing supply store, and other people for other stores in town. Judy Blume was born on February 12, 1938, in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Her father, Rudolph Sussman, was a dentist, and her mother, Esther Rosenfeld Sussman, was a housewife. Judy Blume is currently 62 years old. She has been married 3 times. She had 2 kids with her second husband, John Blume, and is now married to George Cooper. During her childhood, she never thought about being a writer, even though she loved to read good books. She says she never knew anything about writers and that it never occurred to her that authors were ordinary people who made their ideas into stories. She used to make up stories while playing with dolls and while practicing the piano, but she never thought that she would someday become a famous author. Judy says, "My characters live inside my head for a long time before I actually start a book about them. Then they become so real to me, I talk about them at the dinner table as if they are real." This shows why Judy can actually relate to the characters of her book. She has won more than 90 awards and has accomplished many things. More than 75 million copies of her books have been sold, and they have been translated into more than 26 languages. She received a BS in education from New York University in 1961, which named her a distinguished alumna in 1996, the same year that American Library Association honored her with the Margaret A. Edwards Award for a lifetime achievement for the book Forever. Judy Blume still has a few more books planned and is hoping to finish writing a few more. Watch out for her next book because it's probably going to be a big hit. Thank you for watching, and I'm Saisuki signing out from Communication Station for Kids.
Radiation poisoning is not an everyday topic of conversation for people, but I think it is fascinating. This is Manus reporting from the science desk of Communication Station for Kids, and it's a topic that is of interest to me. Radiation poisoning is what most people call this condition scientifically known as acute radiation syndrome, or ARS. It was discovered during the late 19th century by scientists who were conducting experiments with the radioactive materials. One famous scientist, Marie Curie, devoted her life to radiation and its uses. She died of cancer believed to be caused by repetitive exposure to radiation. The world was safe from ARS until the mid-1940s when the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki occurred. Cancer and other radiation-associated diseases became more common from that horrible event. Some of the effects of radiation poisoning are severe nausea and vomiting. If someone comes in contact with high doses, he or she will feel this in about an hour. Usually fever or fatigue typically occurs next, followed by possible hair loss, diarrhea, dizziness, and a drop in blood pressure. In cases of severe exposure, death occurs in about half of all cases. Sadly, there are no cures for this sickness, but we have drugs to fight the effects. The current treatment minimizes pain and helps prevent infection and additional problems. It is possible to recover, but it depends on exposure and personal health. There is no guarantee that cancer caused from cellular damage will not develop. Hopefully the world will never experience this disease, but I hope you learned a bit more about its effects. This is Manus from the Communication Station for Kids.
This is Judith Leibowitz-Drucker, founder and instructor of Communication Station for Kids. I hope you enjoyed watching the Edison students of our program Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you again next time.